They discovered your weakness and invented the glitter gun.
You speak unwisely.
And that was the end of Cybermen, except as gold-plated souvenirs that people use as hat stands.
Welcome everyone, this is Master's Joke, also Master's Joke 75 on Instagram. So opening up that recent box of Revenge of the Cybermen action figures that Chuffy Futter got me from Scotland, all the way from Scotland, B&M. I love the story. I love the story so much, and it got me thinking. So I watched the story recently with my my son. He's only 11. No, he's 12. He's never seen it before, and I forgot how much I really did love this this episode, because I watched Doctor Who backwards. So I started watching probably Tom Baker's last two series were where I started watching kind of Doctor Who, where I started taking an interest. Logopolis, I now realise, because I've been doing some research, Logopolis got repeated in the 80s. So I did watch it more than once. But I just loved Doctor Who. But it was, Tom Baker's last couple of seasons, and then, you had Peter Davison, Colin Baker and Sylvester McCoy. But 1986 was the year that my dad got us our first video recorder. So I was able to video Trial of a Time Lord. But it also meant I could buy Doctor Who videos. And I've not looked back. With the videos that I was getting from like W.H. Smith's and Victor Value and Our Price, I was going backwards. So a lot of stuff I wasn't aware of, because unlike today, I had no references. All I had were like a few Target novels and memories of what episodes I'd watched. I only really knew Tom Baker, but I knew about Regeneration before Logopolis, because my older brother kept telling me about how much John Pertwee was better than Tom Baker. So that's the only reason I knew about Regeneration, what was actually gonna happen. And I also knew John Pertwee from Wurzel Gummidge. But Revenge of the Cybermen, it was my first ever one of the first ever, well, it's the first ever Doctor Who video that we got. It was actually my brother's birthday present, but I kind of persuaded him that he wanted it, and it just blew me away. That the actual story, being able to watch the old kind of intro, Sarah Jane, Harry Sullivan. I wasn't aware of them. I wasn't aware of these characters. No, I was aware of Sarah Jane from Canine and Company, as well as the Five Doctors, because we got Revenge of the Cybermen back in it would have been like Christmas 1986. That's my brother's birthday. But it blew me away being able to actually finally watch Doctor Who videos whenever I wanted. But I wasn't aware of this video, this first issue, the first ever BBC video, and I've heard it's the rarest BBC Doctor Who video of all time. I mean, I had a look on Evil Bay just out of interest, and there's one going on Evil Bay. Buy it now, £363.67. Which does sound a little bit steep, but I'm sure if you made a reasonable offer, the seller would probably accept it. But I mean, he says this product is a very rare and sought after pre-certificate BBC VHS video of Doctor Who Revenge of the Cybermen from 1983, starring Tom Baker as the Doctor. This cult classic features elements of action, sci-fi, and is part of the first edition collector's set in a big box. I don't know what that means. Filmed in the UK, this PAL format VHS is the must-have for fans of Doctor Who. Probably the rarest bit of Doctor Who video history. The original and first ever Doctor Who BBC video release of any Doctor Who story. This is the original release of Revenge of the Cybermen. Although this video did go on sale, it was priced at $39.99 in 1983. Bloody hell. See, I didn't even know this. I'm just reading off Evil Bay. In 1983, it was, however, mainly used as a rental version, and so makes it very rare indeed. The last time this appeared on Evil Bay in this condition was months ago. Yeah, so I didn't know that, but it does make sense. I mean, my one, if you can see, I mean, I bought this off Evil Bay when I found out it existed. It's not in the best condition. I think I probably paid like £20 for it. Because the thing is, I'm in no rush. Because I mean, it took me so long to actually, you know, build up my Doctor Who VHS video collection. So I can wait. But this came up a really good price. I mean, it's got. I mean, it has got the Universal on there, but that's actually a sticker. So from that description that guy gave, this probably was in a video shop. And I love the old BBC video logo, and I used to love the music. You know, when you put a BBC video in the machine, because we would rent videos like 40 Towers and like BBC comedies and stuff like that. I remember I always used to rent Biggles, Adventures in Time. I loved that so much. I used to rent that like maybe once every 6 months. But yeah, so this must have been a video from a video store, but it is it's in reasonable condition because you wouldn't have got the cover, would you? When you rented videos back in the day, you would have just been given like a box to put the video in, whereas the cover would be left in the shop. But yeah, it's great. I love, look, they've even got the wrong image of the Cybermen from Earthshock there, but the right image of Tom Baker there. But yeah, 1983. So this is well old. This is proper well old. Not in the I say not in the best condition because it is coming away a bit. But that's where the glue has dried over the years. So I've got to be really gentle with it because it just sits with all my other videos on the shelf. But there you go. Look at that. Look at that. So I've probably had this maybe 10, 15 years. I'm being really extra gentle. And there's the video. Look at that. I've not actually looked at this for ages. So it's got the U again. That's stuck on because it's a pre-certificate video. But look at that. It's brilliant. So I was so happy when I saw it, and such a reasonable price. Yeah, it was like 20 quid or something, like 22 quid. So happy to get it. But it probably is the most rarest video. And I've been watching because I love my video collection, and I've been watching some VHS Doctor Who videos on YouTube. And some people do claim to have every single story, but I've got every single release on video, and I'm quite proud of my Doctor Who video collection because I don't think I've ever completed anything. But I've got the other releases as well. So you've got. So this was the new improved cover with the correct Cyberman. And what the image from Tom Baker from the intro, priced at $11.99, and this was the modern version. So there was 2 releases. So this was the third release on the green sticker, and yeah, I don't think I've ever watched this version because, and I don't think I paid $11.99 for it. But the reason I bought it is because I wanted every single version. So this is the first video that well, it's my brother's birthday present I've stolen. But this is the first video from Christmas 1986. So as it is the first video, it's not, you know, the cover's not in, well, it's not in bad condition. But I even remember when I got it home from WH Smith's in the Angel, Edmonton, and it's got a little crease there, and I remember I was gutted because the video was it was folded. I didn't notice it when I picked it up. Well, I know it was my brother's present, but he said, you know, he told my mum he wanted it, but this was folded, and I was like, oh no, it's folded. So even then I was a perfectionist back in 1986, but yeah, I flattened it out. But it tells a story on its own, and it's got a little bit of just damage there, but that's just me really. And this is the old blue version, so I remember that so well, the BBC video logo there, and there's the original. So the first, well, it's mine now, but it's my first ever Doctor Who VHS. And I think this was this was released, I'm trying to think, because this was released in 1984. So this was the second release with a proper cover. So this was 14th of May 1984. It was the same year, because there was only two videos that came out. Was it in 1984? Yeah, 2 videos came out in 1984, and it was this one and the Brain of Morbius. And then they released like Pyramids of Mars, Seeds of Death, and the 5 Doctors, which was 1985. Still before I got a VHS, but yeah, I mean, I'd never get rid of these. I just love my VHS video collection, and I love the fact that I've got every single video there is. And I did watch this version. This is the final version of Revenge of the Cybermen, and it's got like the Paul McGann, well, Pertwee, but Paul McGann logo, complete and unabridged for the first time. A great image on the front. I'm just seeing if it's so for more information on Doctor Who, Doctor Who and the TARDIS trademarks of the BBC, previously available on BBC V4013. Oh yeah, so that is talking about this this release here. I wonder if it's got the same. No, so it's different. So they've the description on the back is different. I've never really looked at the all the videos together. They all sit on the shelf, all 4 of them next to each other. But I've never looked at them all together. I remember one of the weird things when I first watched it in 1986, because I've got to be honest, it was when when my mum bought it for my brother's birthday, and he kind of chose it. I sort of tricked him into it because I wanted it. She put it on top of the wardrobe with other presents and stuff, because my brother's birthday is like the 22nd of December. And when my mum and dad used to go shopping on a Friday, I'd take the video from top of the wardrobe and watch it. And she had no idea, but my brother knew. So me and my brother used to watch it before he actually got it for his birthday. That's really bad, isn't it? It's amazing the memories that come flooding back just by looking at an old videotape. But yeah, I just thought I'd get it out purely because I've just opened the Revenge of the Cybermen character options action figures, which are just amazing, and there's so much nostalgia there. And if you follow my channel, you'll know that I'm a sucker for nostalgia. But yeah, no, just thought it was interesting, because there are a lot of people who are now collecting Doctor Who videotapes. But I just wondered whether they've actually got the entire run of videos. You know, it's just just something I was thinking about as I was opening up those action figures. So Chuffy Futter, he recently, probably in the last few months, he recently assisted me to complete my collection of Doctor Who videos, because the Dalek Invasion Earth, which was a double pack video, but they were in two kind of single video cases. I didn't have the cash to splash back in the day. I can't remember when it came out, but there was a shop in Covent Garden which sold like videotapes and stuff, and you could buy them single. So I didn't have loads of money. I think I had a paper round, so it must have been going back to the early 90s. So where they were selling, because you weren't supposed to sell the videos separately, but where they were selling them, I was able to just like buy one and then maybe buy another one, because me and my cousin used to go up London every couple of weeks, and then late as time went on we used to go every weekend. But yeah, so I was able to buy the VHS, and then when I went back like weeks later to get part 2 of Dalek Invasion Earth, they had the video. It was like $5.99. They had the video, but they for part 2, but they only had the part 1 case. So somewhere it had been sold wrongly, and it was a dilemma, because it was a good price, $5.99, and I wanted part 2 because I'd never seen it. So I parted with my money. So from the early 90s, I've always had 2 part 1 covers, and Chuffy Futter sent me. He sent me a part 1 and a part 2. So now I've got the missing part 2 cover for the collection. I think there might be. I think the earlier releases. I think I've got everything. I think I've got every single Doctor Who video, every single release, and I've even got a couple of Americans, because I started when I was in Virgin Megastore in 2003. I picked up Invasion of the Dinosaurs because I had some spare American dollars, and with the Reign of Terror, and they're still sealed because you can't watch them. Well, I did have a video that you could watch American videos, but which I've still got actually. But yeah, I never. They're in the cardboard boxes and they're still sealed. But I'd love to pick up some American VHS and some. I think I've got an Australian as well. I think I've got an Australian version of the Invasion, because a lot of the videos from the like 93, 94, maybe before then, they were really rare, and I actually paid. Like for Sharda, the proper UK edition of the Invasion, and the Daemons, I paid like 35 quid each for them in a toy fair in Cheshunt I used to go to, run by Showmasters. So yeah, definitely lots of memories coming back looking at these videos. But yeah, I just thought I'd share that with you. And I want to dig out all my videos. So they're all on shelves, but I want to dig out my videos and just make sure that I've got every single VHS going. And if not, complete the collection. But I'm pretty certain that I've got every single video. But that's the end of this video. I don't know why I made it. It was just those action figures. I just felt like a little nostalgic trip down memory lane. But this is how it all started. $9.99 in W.H. Smith's in Edmonton, the Angel. Let Your Eyes Be Your Guide. My brother's birthday present in 1986. And I've still got it now. But that is the end of the video. Hope you enjoyed it. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. It lets me know you care. It also helps the channel. And I'll see you in the next one.